All right, so someone bought the manure tanker, or the 6,000 gallon, something like that, tanker that sits at another yard, buried in snow behind frozen clay piles. So we're gonna use payloader and some chains and try to get it out so that we can get a truck hooked to it. Stay tuned. This shall not work very well.
That's long enough?
Is it heavy duty enough? Do we need some clevises?
I don't know.
So Doug and Chet are gone right now, huh?
Yeah, we should be out snowmobiling or something.
It's quite warm and very bright. My old sled's gonna overheat and blow up again.
Yeah.
So they're gone. I think just eating at every Arby's they drive by.
Hardee's.
Hardee's. Typical. And they told us to go get this manure tanker.
Try to. I have my doubts.
We both do.
Well, it's that time of year again where the roads become crappy. Sorry, Chet. It's one way to get a ride. What could go wrong? Well, we're gonna try with another one. See if this one moves. What was that?
He seems to be hung up. He's just stuck on just that little pile of snow. New day, new problems. We waited till today to come back because the roads were so sloppy that we did not want to take. It's just a disaster. The roads are just horrible. So it's 7 degrees out. Come on, big girl. She didn't like that. So I don't know if they explained to you why we're doing this. We sold these early winter. Obviously couldn't get them out of here. Now we're attempting to get them out of here because that one, the guy wants to come and pick up. So we might as well get them both out. Seeming to be more of a challenge than expected though. So the idea is to get this over towards the semi more. Looks like we got a froze up brake. Back up, hooked up to that, get that to the farm, pump some tires. Woo! So you may be wondering why we could pull this trailer with no air on it. It's because the trailer's so old it don't have parking brakes.
That was scary pulling that thing.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. So I don't know if you can tell the ruts right there. That was just from them driving my pickup up there yesterday. That's why we gave up, because the semi would have been just all full of mud and maybe stuck, who knows. We got this one hooked up, we're bringing it back to the farm, we gotta pump a tire, then it should be ready to be picked up. All right, we just unhooked one right by the bin there, so we can clean snow for whenever they wanna come get it. I don't know if they're gonna come get that one soon. It was the other one that the guy really wants to come and get like last Saturday, so we're gonna go see if we can get that one out. That's gonna be way more difficult, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, we finally got it back in here. We kind of had to drag it in because the semis on snow are worthless. Now we get to manually shovel a bunch of snow out. And then we're gonna try to hook the payloader with the yanking rope on the front of the truck to jerk it out of here.
It'll work.
I'm skeptical. I'm very skeptical. Are we good? Cranked up?
I'm tired.
We finally got the truck under the trailer. Now we know the truck ain't ever gonna get it out. So we got the 2-inch yankum rope to the payloader and we're gonna try jerking it out. We've decided to turn around and hook to the back. Everything's so tight around here. Are you nervous?
Yeah.
I am too.
There's no wonder why me and Eric yesterday couldn't budge it. Look how far it was sunk into the mud. Frozen!
Honestly, boys, if I was gonna put money on that, I would have bet 100% against that working.
That might have looked like a little girl pole that first go at it. I was too nervous to give it anything else.
Oh, we got it to beat a tire! And a froze up brake. Can't imagine why that would be froze on.
Yeah.
I actually hit on the pad on the other one and that's when it popped.
Let's try something bigger. If I can get in there.
Come on, big speed.
Right? If only we would have brought a hammer after dealing with this on the last one.
Honestly, I didn't think it would be possible. This was Dad's idea, by the way. I would have told the guy, you're gonna have to wait at least a couple more weeks to get some snow out of here, but then it turns to mud, so I mean, that would have been a whole nother issue. I'm just glad it's done. Well, we got ourselves a flat, so we're gonna do it the fun way, the dangerous fun way. Come on. It worked? I think so. Oh, I lost it. Gotta do it again, Brody! Nothing to it.
This is a new one.
I know, you know what? Randy bought that, and the funny part is, this is the nicest scraper I've ever seen. When we raised hogs for years, they'd use them down to literally the last little bit. Now we don't raise hogs anymore. Yeah, it's somewhere around here. Handle's all busted. Buys the nicest one when we don't raise hogs anymore. All right, that project's done. Got it unhooked south of the bend where there's no snow, so they can come pick them up when they desire. Eric's been working here up moving a snow pile. because we need a trailer for the next project that we'll be working on. It's like 12 feet tall. Okay, so this is our little gooseneck trailer that we used to have our seed tender on. Now that we have to take it off of that semi-trailer, we're gonna put it back on this. So we gotta try to dig it out. Hopefully it's not froze down. Jack's froze. That's no good. No good, bad problem. That means shoveling and big torch. You're gonna need the torch! Buy stock! Woo! It popped up! It popped out! Just when I thought he's gonna wreck it. Just when I thought he's gonna wreck it, that she just pops out. But now he's stuck. Now you're stuck. He just needed more onions, but she is pretty glossy. Wintertime projects.
It was touch and go when I was trying to dig the snow out. I was nearly stuck a few times. So that's par for the course.
Okay, well, plan B, A, C, D,
Think of the weight on that trailer.
E. Yeah. Yeah, I thought you were gonna wreck it and then she just
To be honest, I didn't know I was lifting.
I know you didn't. I was yelling.
Couldn't see nothing.
I think I was yelling. Maybe I was just standing there like,
I'll turn the music down next time.
So we've resorted to trying the excavator and using the snow pile as a pull off of the snow pile. Blah, 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 blah. Can't talk. So we're gonna use the snow pile as traction.
Don't bend the trailer in half. Look who came to the farm today. Right. Yeah. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're messing around in the snow again. Yeah. This is my black lab. She's about 3 years old. Not very smart. I got you for cheap. Yeah, you were cheap. Good dog. She's a hunting dog. She actually points. We've got movement! Very surprised that came out without cracking or bending too much stuff. Yeah, so we obviously buried it behind a snow pile. Oh, I wonder if there's another pheasant. Free! Hunt him up! 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 Where's he? Where's he? Good girl. Good girl. She's probably thinking, Dad, why do you always lie when there's never any animals, you know, riled up? Okay, well, that's 3 things pulled out of the snow today. This is pathetic.
we're gonna try and clean some of the snow off of the trailer without destroying it. That payloader could literally crush this whole trailer. and pile it up in that pile in a matter of 30 seconds. Ray, what are you thinking? Oh, she smells something. Probably a cat. Should have brought Toby. Why is there cement blocks on my trailer? So the guys from Leading Edge Industries just showed up here. They've seen all the struggles that we've had this winter with a bucket in our grain bin and chunks having to side draw grain. We've seen them at a National Farm Machinery show, stopped in their booth, and
that was great to see.
They're like, they want to come out and demonstrate this and how it works. It goes on your bend sweep and eliminates chunks, buckets, ice, anything.
Eat that bucket right up.
Yeah, you know, it's our Ben Sump Pro product. Brought it out here a couple years ago. Dude, it's been awesome. 99% effective. You know, we farm too. Tired of the woes of storing grain when you get snow blowing in and condensation. It just, we can't be 100%. And the Ben Sump Pro fixes all of our issues.
And you designed it as a farmer because you personally had the trouble and said this is the last time, right?
Yeah, the last time it was not good. We had to cut a hole. You know, I didn't realize the plasma cutters work so well cutting holes in bends, but they do. But
so
no.
he gave us the sales pitch already. So I've been educated. So you cut out the flighting on your sweep. So this is for integrated sweep system.
Yep.
It is. So we built for about 95% of all the power sweep systems out there. And what you do is you retrofit that system. You don't have to buy a different power sweep. You don't have to pull your floor up. You don't have to run any accessory cables or hoses. So you trim out a piece of your flighting, and our system goes right in there. It hooks from the gearbox over a couple feet.
Yep.
And
so this goes on gearbox. This is right over the sump.
correct.
Yeah.
And you just unbolt this. We got it bolted together for demonstration purposes, but you unbolt this, that slips out.
Yeah, right before you load the bend, you want to take the disc and the 3 bolts out. So if you have to engage it, it simply just turns the beater when you need it.
So you don't run this all the time unless obviously you got lots of chunks coming down. But make sure to unbolt it before you fill your band.
Yeah.
You're out of luck if you leave it in there.
And then all you have to do is pull the lever, eats the chunk up. If the grain stops flowing out of the bend, no more having to go up in the bend to check for issues and safety reasons, as we know how he likes to go in bends and makes us do it too.
Got to do what you got to do.
Well, less people getting trapped in bins, people getting hurt in bins, it happens too much. So
Yeah.
put a stop to it.
So this also,
Yeah, so that's our secondary countermeasure. So just in case anything would get below the beater, between the top and bottom of the floor, we have a gate cutting system that mounts to the gate. And the reason that we put the cutting blades in there is so if there's something that gets there, you cycle your gate once or twice and it'll size those pieces small enough to fall through. But I will say this, 3 years of prototype testing, we've never had to use it. The beater's done everything. And we even thought about, okay, let's not lose our disc. So a box comes with it that mounts on the outside. This is how you don't forget to take the disc out and disconnect it. So.
And you don't lose it that way either. So
sweet. So we are going to be putting one of these in one of our bends when we get them empty and the weather's nice outside. And we're gonna test it out. I have a feeling once we have one, we'll need 7 more. But looks like a great design and looking forward to testing it out.
Awesome.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
Yeah, not a problem, guys. Thanks.
So guys, they just took off. I think that kit's gonna be really cool. I'll drop the link in the description. We're into starting to dismantle this thing.
What attempting to.
Rework. But it's gonna be worth it.
For sure. A lot of rework.
It doesn't take long to take stuff apart. There's the power unit. We've got it unbolted, cut the wires off that we're trying to remember because we're gonna put this on the other trailer and rig it back up to be a seed tender, so we do need this to be a functioning unit. That's the fuel tank. Back in the day when we used the 8520, it had like about half the size fuel tank it needed to operate a day. So we have this on here for fuel. Trying to get that off, and it's seeming like it's half full of fuel. It's hooked. I need a pry bar. Okay. That is really heavy. We had to move some stuff around, so we had room to maneuver. Well, we can't really take that off until the trailer's cleaned up, which is gonna take obviously overnight, but we can probably take that off. But I think we're gonna end the video here. It's gonna be a teaser to starting this whole project. I'm excited to get this underway. Really looking forward to this new setup, and then also a spare seed tender on this unit for I don't know what, but I'm sure it'll get used. If it's around here, it'll probably get used. So, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something. And we're going to see you in the next video.